8s or
I'm gonna
things
get
are 7,
on
just
Mommy.
depends on what it is. Like
Yeah, the
pants
only,
are 8.
the only 8s and 7s you are pants, though.
Well, that's true.
Like
I thought you were an 8-9, Marion, and
I'm
they
a
said that
9.
those jackets run big. So
In this kind of stuff, I'm a 9-10.
Because the
My arms.
I think it's probably the prettiest tree there.
Christmas Eve, December 24th, 1986. On the TV is It's a Wonderful Life. Being watched here by Jane and Mary.
How do you like her?
She's swell.
Looks like she can keep Harry on his toes.
Keep him out of Bedford Falls.
This is, again, the usual
Did you know that Mary Hatch is back from school?
Christmas.
Came back 3 days ago.
And what we think is probably
Nice girl,
one of the cutest trees we've ever.
Kind that'll help you find the answers, George. Stop that grunting. Can you give me one good reason why you shouldn't call on Mary?
Sure, Sam Wainwright.
He?
Yeah, Sam's crazy about her.
Oh, she's not crazy about him.
Well, how do you know? What she discuss it with him?
No.
Well, then how do you know?
Well, I've got eyes, haven't I? She lights up like a firefly whenever you're around. Besides, Sam Wainwright's away in New York, and you're here in Bedford Falls.
And all's fair in love and war.
Sorry if I'm leaving this thing now with us on the stand. Michael is in Los Angeles, California. Jean is in Louisville, Kentucky. Michael is not in the Navy. Jean is not in the Army.
Oh, that mother old building alone, pal. I think I'll go out and find the girl.
Sharon will tell you where she is.
Now, if you'll just point me in the right direction. This direction.
She's 10. Jean is 27. Michael is 25. Sorry for the wobbly. And then over here next to Beethoven, we have Sandy and Diana.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think I got a date. But, stick around, fellas, just in
Sandy
case.
is 17 and a half.
We'll wait for you, baby.
Concert band, the concert choir, just gave a concert at
Hello, George Ford.
College High School.
What gift?
Works at Fred Meyer.
Where are you going?
Oh, probably end up down the
Is in the
library.
4th grade.
Georgie, don't you ever
She's in
get
Small
tired
World,
of
sings,
reading
dances,
about things?
takes piano lessons.
Yes.
She and Sharon have
What are you
sung and
doing?
danced all over the valley this season.
You game,
And
Vi?
over here,
I'd love it, Georgie. What do we do?
4 other little kids.
Let's go out in the field
Aren't
and
little
take
kids
off our shoes
anymore.
and walk through the grass.
Huh?
Then we can go up to the falls. It's beautiful up there in the moonlight. And there's a green pool up there. We can swim in it. Then we can climb Mount Bedford and smell the pines and watch the sunrise against the peaks. And we'll stay up there the whole night. And everybody will be talking. There'll be a terrific scamp.
You're going crazy. Walking the grass in my bare feet. Why, it's 10 miles up to Mount Bedford.
Okay, just forget about the whole thing.
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse. Thanks 2 million.
In just 1 month, you could say thanks 10 million. Watch your mail for this house and enter fast. On January 29th, your lucky number could win you $10 million from Publishers.
I was thinking, I don't know where my mind is these days. That was so cute, that mirror. They're just wandering around. Well, they were so tired, too.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Where'd he go?
Maybe it's the Moises.
Huh?
Maybe
Where'd he
the
go?
Moises. Crazy.
Sandy, Sharon, Diana, hurry up, come down.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo!
What's been magical?
Where'd he go?
I want to see it!
Look out the back there, fast. I looked up front, there's just the Moise kids.
He left. What happened to my letters? What letters?
No, it's still there, I think.
That's not. Did he read them? Did he like come early this year or
Yeah.
what?
Well, let's see your faces here.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
All right, let's all go sit down over there so we can see your faces. You got to sit in front of the couch there, where Mommy and Mary are sitting.
Over there. Over here. It's here.
This is a present this year, Daddy.
What, Diana?
Diana, there's room here. What if you don't want to cover Sharon's face? Right here.
There's definitely a present this year, Daddy.
There's more
Let me
presents
grab
than
my
last year.
presents over.
What?
Let me grab my presents.
Game Dan Susie, I guess.
They're right there. Okay.
Well, let's all turn around and look at the camera and say, Merry Christmas.
Yay!
Merry Christmas. It's Christmas 1986. And here we are, the Field family, celebrating yet another successful, prosperous, multi-presented Christmas. And Santa Claus just came, and I think that on the camera you probably heard him yelling and ho ho ho, ho ho ho. You know, I can't remember how he did it.
like that.
And ringing a bell. I'll try to imitate him. Ho ho ho. He did it better though. So let's all wave at the camera and say, Merry Christmas, camera. Okay, and what we're going to do now, we're going to go into our program. We're not going to film all the opening of the presents. Or we can just let it run, because we make comments many years later anyway, but it all looks the same every year.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we'll introduce ourselves and what we're doing, and then we'll have our program, which has been written by Sharon and Diana. It's Sharon only. It's a Christmas play that is totally unrehearsed, so you will see it in its original form. I'll start off. I am 48 years old, getting older, but feel young and vivacious and all the rest of that stuff. Still working at the state of Utah, still operations manager, and what else can I say? That's about it. We're still living at 1268 East Darby Circle, probably will be for years and years and years. Enjoy it here. There's no snow this year.
Yeah.
Had snow in October, and then that was the end of it. There were a couple of spritzels when Sandy came home from work at Fred Meyer's today, but there's nothing out there, just fog, fog, fog. That's enough for me. I'll get back to being the cameraman and zero in on everybody's face. And if you can get a real close-up of me as I walk towards the camera.
You're walking your crawl.
Ah.
He took my white letter.
Did he?
Okay. Now let's go to Jane.
I am Jane, and I'm 32, and I'm PTA president, and I'm busy.
Did he like my present, Mom? Did you see him? Santa wrote
I didn't
back.
see him.
He goes,
I
I
never
like
let you see
Pepsi,
him.
Santa.
And what do you want to say about anything?
Pepsi.
Merry Christmas.
What'd you do? Ask
That's
her
it?
if you like
Diana,
Coke
you
or
can take back
Pepsi.
little sweet.
Anything
No,
else?
you're supposed to ask
Where
her
does it
about
say
7-Up or
Pepsi?
Sprite, Diana.
Where does it say
What else
Pepsi?
would you like to
I
say?
like Pepsi.
Whatever you want to say.
That's about it. for now.
Okay.
Let me see.
Then we'll go to Mary. Sharon, you got to move your head because I can't see Mary. Diana, please lean forward.
I'm 29 and a half. I still work for Zion. I worked on Sub for Santa at work for 3 different families. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. And wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, did he drink both the Pepsi and the Coke?
Then we'll go to Sandy, who's busy editorializing over here. Sandy should be in journalism.
Yeah.
She could write, or on TV journalism.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about yourself.
I'm 17 and I go to Cottonwood High School and I work at Fred Meyer's. And I wish you'd go to Sharon now.
Okay.
Gosh, if I had a wish, I think I'd wish something better than that.
Among other wishes.
Among other wishes, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really, I wish I was getting a new car for Christmas.
That's a good wish.
This is my wish.
Let me see if there's
I thought we don't have a
right.
license.
Okay, Sharon, go sit over in front of Mommy and turn around here so we can see your face. Okay, tell us about yourself. In the background, let's kind of just listen, okay? Because on TV it comes out, you can't hear
I'm 10 and a
what's
half years old. In February I'll be 11. And I like all these presents so far, what they look like. And I go to Twin Peaks Elementary School, and I'm a 5th and 6th split. And my teacher's Mr. Fosson. As long as Mr. Fosson does not. I'm in 5th grade. I'm not in 6th grade, but I'm in 5th grade. And I'm in Small World Entertainers, and we just got into the Monday group this year. And it's really fun to be in the Monday group because the performance in the Tuesday group is awful. And the performances in the Monday group are great. Bye.
Goodbye, okay?
Hi, my name is Diana. I'm 9 years old.
Look at the camera.
Can't hear you, Diana.
Don't talk loud.
Hi, I'm Diana. And I'm 9 years old. I'm 4th grade. I go to Peaks Elementary. My teacher is Mrs. Trowbridge. And I'm in Small World Entertainers. And I wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, for Sandy and Diana, they have money on their teeth. So let's get a picture of it. Diana, let's do you first. Okay. Let me see if I can get more of a close-up on that. No, I don't know. It's going to be too difficult to move. Okay, and Sandy, let's see you. There we go. Okay. And then a number of years ago, Mary had some on, but she doesn't have any on now, so let's see your mouth, Mary.
And
Jane doesn't either, but she needs new teeth.
Teeth are going over.
And Jane wants new teeth.
It should be, but I've been wearing my retainer. I don't know.
Bite. Bite sideways.
And Sharon is happy with her teeth. Right?
I want new teeth.
And I can take my tooth out.
Don't look sideways.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Daddy, before we start one program, can we just at least open one program?
Only one tooth.
Daddy, can
No,
we...
you're gonna play the violin and sing Silent Night and tell her, where's the Christmas books? Night before Christmas.
It's 9 o'clock in the Mountain West. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah, they're wanting to open presents. Can we open one present before we start?
It's up to Daddy.
It's up to Mommy.
Okay. Wait, no, we don't do it that way. You know. Wait. Santa comes down.
How do you get these off me there, honey? I don't know. Look.
What if she brushes her inside?
In the background is KSFI, 100 hours of music.
No, that weird shaped one.
Oh, the one that was
No,
I could open the big, huge package for Mom.
Sharon, would you get there a couple fast to bring down the chapstick, please?
Jane,
Lips are killing me.
if you lean over the other way, I'll see you. Otherwise, you're behind the light there.
Thank you, Sharon.
Sonny, will you get the chapstick for Mary while you're there?
Huh?
Could you get the chapstick for Mary up there? In that bag thing?
We got a little jar thing.
The little char clam?
Well, if you want a violin solo, I'll play my violin and get that out of the way.
Well, Sharon, we get your violin.
I need to get my music that I'm going to play. This is mine. What's this? Oh, thanks, Sandy. But I want to use yours because...
Oh, well, let's feel my leather.
I didn't get to...
Okay, you working?
Diamond gets to play the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you climb up then? You never
No.
seen you on the clarinet.
No.
Before.
I'm not playing that thing. No.
Why? You're lost. Silly.
Well, I thought we were going to open one more. I can't afford it.
That's what you wanted to play.
Okay.
You played it, that's why I wanted to play it.
Why is that down there?
Oh, must have just got it.
Sandy, go sit down, please. What would you like to hear?
Come by at night.
What would you like to hear?
Silent night.
Silent Night?
Sing whatever, yeah, Silent Night and also whatever you want to play.
Oh, she's so fun. Sam wrote that one this one. That's not mine.
Have to turn that off.
Are we going to go back next round?
You want to hear Silent Night?
Yeah.
Now you gonna play a duet with me?
Okay, which part do you want to play? The top?
You just play. I'll accompany you.
Would you rather do Rain Major or Big King Leslie or Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Do Away in the Manger. you play the melody line.
Well, she's playing what her music is,
I'm
Gina.
playing what I play.
She's playing what her music is.
Don't you have something with the melody line?
Yeah, there is.
So why don't you play it, wait a minute, and let her play that?
Okay, go ahead.
Since that's what the music, she has the music for.
Good. Now I want you to take the music and prop it up against the chair so you can turn around and the video camera can
On the
catch
same
it.
song?
Right there, right there. No, right here like this. Okay, you stand over here. Okay?
You want me to play the melody?
Huh?
You want me to play the middle part or the melody part?
What do you want to play?
The middle part.
Okay, go ahead. Good.
Very pretty.
Okay. Now let's add Diana.
Same song?
Yeah,
Can you play that? Can you play that on the piano? Huh?
She has the music.
Yeah, you're going to have to slide your piano over the bench. Yeah.
Can't pull it out, Diana.
Well, she wasn't that proud.
Joshua Heifetz style, right?
Make sure it's in the same key. Sharon, you sure it's in the same key? What? Your bow looks kind of tight. That's how it's supposed to be. That is tight.
Okay, it's in the same key. You want to play the melody? Why don't you read the melody off with Diana?
I want to play.
Okay, you play that. Yeah. Diana, why don't you give us the last two bars? Okay, here we go. Good. Okay. Let me put my violin away.
That really was nice. Like a little orchestra.
You're the one that brought it all downstairs. To play. Diana brought it all downstairs in the basement. And I had it hanging up on the...
I'm just gonna.
No, Diana's going to play a piano solo now. Okay. I'm going to move the camera over so I can see her. Because right now you can't see her. hiding behind the lamp and I can't catch it. Okay, here's our piano player.
That's the one I've words are real.
Okay. Sit down, Sandy, so I can get the camera on you. Watch that light.
I can't get in.
Slide your feet over on the other side.
It won't fit.
Well, move it back slightly. You got a couple inches there. Move it back. Okay. Okay, what's next on the agenda?
Well, what do you want? Do you want to do the play and then tell the stories? Or I said that they could open up one present, so we have open up one present each now and then go to the stories in the play?
Sure.
Okay.
Let Mommy choose them.
Sharon, you can't sit over there. You can't see you.
Let Mommy
Well,
choose them.
why don't you sit down so you can be in this too?
I will, as soon as the...
Okay, Mary wants to open up this one.
That one is so cute, Mary.
Why don't you play? I
didn't want to play Christmas dog.
Christmas.
I know. That is. Huh? That is. I know, I said I didn't want to play
Where did you get this? Well, everybody can have a piece of gum. Mary will have enough left over when we get to Grace's door.
She won't, but I will.
Where did you get this? From Costco.
That's adorable, Jane.
Here in Utah, people believe in years' supplies worth of food. Mary has 10 years worth
Sure.
of bazooka bubblegum.
Would you have ever guessed? No. Okay.
Take the wafer.
Sharon, pick out one of the gifts for so Daddy
Sure,
can
why
open
don't
one.
you eat the grape? Eat the original. It's better than the grape.
I like the grape too.
I like the original best.
Sharon, would you get a bag? You can start putting.
Mary,
Find Daddy.
you got 23 pieces of
Okay. Yeah, 380 pieces of gum. Jane, very cute. Very, very cute. Well,
Yes,
here's
Sharon.
one for
Take this over
Sandy.
there. Thank you.
And here's one for Sharon.
Sharon, watch that light,
Don't
please.
open it yet. Sharon.
I won't.
Thank you, Mommy.
What you got, Sandy?
This? Thank you. This is.
Sharon, put your head down, please. Thank you.
And this.
Very pretty.
It is, Sandy. It's beautiful.
Can I open mine now? No, Diana can open hers first.
Jean? Come on, everyone has to open up one.
Actually, I don't know. Should I get it loaded? I Mommy.
What?
That you were gonna get it.
Can I open it, Mommy?
But I need to.
Can I start opening it now?
Yeah.
Who's it from, Jane?
Mommy and Daddy.
What am I opening?
This does here, but wait
This
till
is from,
Diana's
it
here.
even has pockets. That's what I liked about this skirt. It has pockets.
This cracks me up, Jane. You're right.
You will. You'll have the next one.
Is that a baby gift? Is that a polka dot elephant gift?
What?
A white elephant? No, this is a nice gift. I'll have a lot of gum. To make up for the years when I couldn't chew gum when I had braces.
Is her present?
Yeah, I'd like to chew the gum. I can't.
Oh, Diane. Beautiful.
Look at these.
Diane, you finally got something in style that you can wear.
Very
Yes,
pretty.
it's in style.
She doesn't wear them, though.
Yes.
Look at this, Diane. How pretty is that?
You do not. You're
Oh, I'm
wearing
sorry.
scroungy Levi's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't stand it.
Sharon,
Look like that.
in the back, please.
On the back version of it, Mommy. Oh my God.
Well, this is it. You know, it'll come.
I'll get it.
Here, this is that's what I said. It gets mixed up and then get that. Come on.
This will go with everything. See, Sharon?
Sharon, you got your watch.
She gives me that dirty look. Hi.
There's a reason for the dirty look, Pamela.
Yeah,
We
there
won't say what it
is.
is. All right, now this is mine. Why don't you open yours?
Who's from Mary?
This is a fall tree.
Pick a clue. Why don't we not discuss it?
Jane, why don't you come sit down when you do it? You ought to be kind of like that at the camera lens.
Can you a little bit, Sharon? Who's it from? This is from Mary. Ooh. Oh, how nice. Thank you, Mary.
I just kept everything on, Jane, in case we have to, you know, whatever.
Size 0?
No, it's 7.
Size 0.
No, it said, look, it said size, it said 0.
No, I hope it's a 7. I think inside
There it is.
7.
Like, oh no, not that thing yet.
I don't even wear size 0.
You wear a 5.
Oh, look what I got. The Book of Life.
That's what you wanted, Daddy.
50
We
years
were
old.
Charlie Square. We were at Charlie Square.
2 years older than me. I was not born in 1936. I was born in 38.
So what time is
This
it?
is my brother's life. 36 to 86 packaging.
922.
Okay, why don't we have our play, and then we'll read the stories, and then we'll finish up the rest of it.
I want the camera to know that if you compare this Christmas to previous Christmas, like in Orem, we were much more exuberant there because we've lived many years in Utah now. We've kind of toned down. Years ago, we were, oh, boy! But here in Utah, things are
Sharon
a
is
little
the
quieter.
writer of this play, which you will start going.
The narrator first.
Come on.
Daddy, you're the narrator. Sure, I just like grape and regular, but I like the regular.
Okay, let's put your stuff where you're going to put it. Where are we going to put all this stuff? Are we going to open all of this tonight?
Yeah.
We'll try.
It's only 9:30, Daddy. We can handle it. Okay. Daddy, you start it. Narrator starts, right? Story.
All right, well, let me sit down over here.
I know, but we're still at so too.
You got it.
I'm the narrator.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me sit over here.
Okay.
Dad, what do we have to say? Careful, Daddy. Daddy, you have to work on me, remember? I'm the audience. Daddy, but then it won't look good. I'm the audience. Daddy, it won't look, Daddy, you're... No, you're not good. I want to be.
Santa's special surprise. Hello up here in the North Pole.
No. Hello, up here.
So far was working hard.
Maybe you could be more better.
Yeah.
We need one.
Hello up here in the North Pole. Star wasn't so far, was Star. Star was working hard.
On it. Let's do it right.
I am doing it right. Look like so far on there. Star was working hard on a special surprise. Meanwhile, the other elves were getting ready for Christmas Eve.
You guys are the elves.
Okay, we don't have
Sharon, get that other paper.
I'll hold on to that.
Star should... We'll always stay together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Star should be working with us. Let's go tell Santa.
Santa? Santa's daddy.
Oh, I'm the narrator and Santa? Okay. Oh, yes, what do you need?
We don't need anything. It's Star. He's not working on the toys for Christmas Eve.
I'll go talk to him.
Great. Now he'll get in trouble.
Star, why are you not why aren't you working on the toys for Christmas Eve?
I am working on a special toy.
But remember, we need a lot of toys because everyone was good.
I know that, but this is special.
Okay, but don't forget about your job.
Okay, I will.
Star had to work very hard to make that special toy.
Santa doesn't understand what Santa doesn't understand. Why am I talking to you? You are just a doll. Wait a second.
I'm a magic to the
That's me.
Oh.
Well, I'm a magical. You made me with love, so now I can talk, move, and eat. But you have to make sure you wind me up every day or my magic will die. But what if I lose the key? You won't, because it is magic, too. It is invisible, so it will stay with you or whoever it is. But you have to be careful. You wind me up, okay? Okay, but Santa is your owner. Then when are you going to give me to him? Because I could become more magical. Well, when I'm going to give you today, because today is Christmas Eve. Well, let's go. Okay.
What is that? It is beautiful.
This is your special elf. I was making it for you the whole year long.
You are lucky, Santa.
Probably.
You will probably make you his assistant.
Yes, he is my assistant. He will make that for Sharon, Diana, and Sandy Field because they deserve it. We don't answer telephones in this
Thank you,
house.
Shannon and Joelle. You are lucky, Stan. Thank you. I am really glad. Yeah. No, I am really glad you said that. He is your assistant. Click.
You are going to be my vice assistant.
Thank you so much, Santa.
Well, I have to go.
Merry
Christmas! Yay!
So play this year.
That was a good play, Sharon. I don't think it was so tough.
Can I read the Bible when Diana reads it, or someone else is going to do it?
Sandy, why don't you read one of them?
Okay. I want to read the other one.
So why don't you read the other one?
You read it first, and I read it second. No, you read that first, and
No, the story comes first. The Christmas story always comes first.
It should come last because everybody remembers. Oh, come on.
You can play the music.
Jane, you're tucked away in the corner again.
Well,
Cannot see you.
I mean, I'm not here with tons of room here.
I understand that, but
we don't have this abundance of bit of room.
It was real little. Let me sit on the lap.
all right, who's reading the story?
Sandy's reading the Christmas story, and Sharon's reading The Night Before Christmas.
The Nativity.
Nativity.
Nativity, that's what I
You said nativity.
said. She said the Nativity.
It's not nativity. It's nativity. N-A. Not.
Nay. Nay is a...
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
Go on, read it. Joseph. Quiet. Thanks. Joseph was a carpenter in Nazareth, a small town in the land of Israel. He was betrothed to Mary, who also lived in Nazareth. Shortly before his marriage, Joseph had a strange dream. In it, he saw an angel of the Lord who came down from the heavens and spoke to Joseph. The angel told him that after his marriage, Mary would have a son, sent by the Lord to save his people from their sins. And the angel said that the child should be called Jesus. Now in those days, Israel was part of the Roman Empire ruled over by the Emperor Caesar Augustus. Soon after Joseph and Mary were married, the Roman Emperor commanded all the citizens of the empire to return to their own town so that their names could be listed in a census. This would show how many people lived in the empire under Roman rule. Both Joseph and Mary were descended from the family of King David, so they returned to their hometown of Bethlehem, King David's birthplace. When they reached Bethlehem, the town was filled with people who had come in from the countryside to be listed by the Romans. Even though Mary was about to give birth, they could find no place to stay in Bethlehem. Finally, they found lodging in a stable where cattle were kept, and there the baby was born. They had no crib for him, so he was laid upon hay in a manger, which is the trough from which the cattle eat. On the night of the baby's birth, some shepherds were tending their sheep in the field near Bethlehem. Suddenly a great light shone upon them, and an angel of the Lord appeared. They were frightened by the vision, but the angel said to them, "Be not afraid, for behold, I bring you news of great joy, which shall be to all people. For there is born to you this day in Bethlehem, the city of David, a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." Then the angel told them how to find the child. "You will find a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." Then they saw that the sky was filled with angels and heard them singing, "Glory to God in the highest, and on peace, goodwill toward men." Then the angels disappeared. The shepherds immediately set out for the town which they found Mary. When they found Mary and Joseph with the babe lying in a manger, they repeated the message they had heard. Everyone was amazed. Mary, who had also been told by God of the great mission of her son, said nothing, but she thought deeply about this strange and wonderful happening. After Jesus was born, Joseph and Mary stayed on in Bethlehem, where they did not want to travel with the newborn baby. One night, soon after the birth, 3 strangers appeared in the little town. They were richly dressed, and it was clear they did not come from anywhere near Judea. They had come from a land far to the east. They were men of great learning and wisdom, and had spent many years studying the stars and the mysteries of the world. One night they had seen a new and magnificent star shining in the sky. They knew what it meant, that a great king was born in the world and that the star would lead them to the newborn king. The wise men decided to follow the star so they might see this king and learn what he meant to the world. Their journey was long and hard. At last they came to the land of Judea. Thinking that everyone in the land would know of the new king, they asked, "Where is he that is born the King of the Jews?" "In the east we have seen his star, and we have come to worship him." But no one they met had heard anything about a new king. They knew only that Herod still ruled the land under the Roman governor. Word came to Herod that these three impressive visitors were asking about a new king. He was worried, for he knew that he was not popular with his people. He called the priests and scribes, the men who studied and taught the things that were predicted in the Bible, and asked them what the prophets had predicted about a new king coming to Israel. They told Herod that it was predicted that out of Bethlehem in the land of Judea shall come forth one who shall rule my people. Herod was frightened. He called for the three wise men and told them to find the child, so that he might also come and worship him. But of course, Herod was lying. He wanted to find the baby in order to destroy him. The wise men set out and soon found the star again, shining high in the heavens above the road to Bethlehem. They followed it to the stable where Jesus was born. When they saw the child, they knew at once that this was the one they had sought. They knelt before him and presented gifts of gold and of rare perfumes called frankincense and myrrh, which were used at that time in religious ceremonies. That same night, God warned the wise men in a dream not to return to Herod, but to go back to their own land by a different road. Thus Herod did not find out where Jesus was. The coming of Christ had long been predicted among the Jews, but they believed he would be the Savior only of his own nation. The three wise men were the first men outside of Israel to know that Jesus had come for all, and they were the first to see him.
Good.
I'm going to show my megaphone.
You know what we haven't done? We haven't sung a hymn tonight, so why don't we sing Joy to the World? That's appropriate for that, okay?
Hark the Herald Angels is more appropriate.
Yeah, but I can't play that. That's easy.
I'll play it.
No, you
It's a very
sing.
important call. So leave a message if it's important.
Want to do Joy to the World?
Whichever.
Joy to
You got to turn around though, Sharon, so I can watch your face. Sit over there by Mommy.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Ding. Turn the page.
Just read it.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I and my cat had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be great Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, horses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Bliss, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, dashed away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the curses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoop. As I drew in my head and it was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes now, they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses and nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was a chubby and plump, right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all his stockings with, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like a down on a thistle. Wait. Yeah, down on a thistle. But I heard him explain, he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Merry Christmas. Did you get Diana's sign language in there? Ding.
Okay, what do you want to do next?
Well, open presents.
Want to sing another song and then we'll open the presents?
I want to open a present.
Alright, no, let's sing, or do you want to play it, Diana?
I want to play it.
Why don't the two of you play it?
How? I don't know how to play the violin by myself.
So you play Silent Night, and then Diana, you can do another song and play it, and we'll sing too. How about like up on the housetop you can play?
Or Harp the Herald.
Let's just have one person play it.
No. Yes, Diana, because you want to play by yourself. I didn't get a chance to play by myself. So. Or how about Holy Night? I don't know.
No, play Silent Night, then we can all sing it too.
Holy, holy night, the stars are alive. I don't know that one. I can't play it.
And you have to give an introduction so we know when to come in. Please. No, that's Diana. Play one and we'll sing to one and then we'll open up the presents, Sharon.
I don't care if I don't get a present.
What do we have to sing, Diana?
Up on the housetop, the reindeer paws. Out jumps little old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joy. Ho, 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 who wouldn't know? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Now let's open our presents.
Good. Okay, let's all yell Merry Christmas at the camera. Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Turn me the reindeers along. Do you want to see a tree?
So who's gonna...
I'll pass out the presents.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Diana, you're first. Is this from you, Daddy?